This is Ramblings and Randomness.
With Roth and Romelio.
Boom.
Boom.
The first episode, and we'll be like, yeah, they don't even know who you fracking are. And we crumble up our papers, and then we go real. And then we can start discussing who we are. I mean, like sticking to the bullet points. I mean something to guide us. For instance, like the thing I was just thinking of is what got us into nerdom. Like, I know what got me into it. It was watching Star Trek with my dad. That's what started it. And Saturday morning cartoons when we were kids. So Saturday mornings, I'd watch all my cartoons. I'd go outside to play, or I'd stay up watching. You remember those like terrible Hercules movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger used to come on?
I never really watched those.
They were terrible.
I've never seen them all the way through.
You're not missing much, but like they used to come on like in the mid-afternoon, and then once they would.
Wasn't James Earl Jones the villain in one of those?
Hercules movie.
No, he did two.
He did Hercules
Are
in New York.
we
Hercules in New York.
Oh,
yeah.
Hercules! I didn't know he did. No, I've never seen any of him doing Hercules. I thought we were. Sorry,
And then Hercules versus.
Conan.
The Conan movies are great. Oh, I love the Conan movies. When he found the sword. No, that was Red Sonja. That's still a great movie. Loved it. Loved it. Grace Kelly. Oh God, she could get it.
He did Hercules movies.
I think he did two. I think it was Hercules Goes to New York and Hercules versus.
Hercules Goes to New York.
Yeah.
It was modern day.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean back then it was like 79.
Well, modern day at the time.
Yeah. But so like my first real outing into like embracing my nerdom was with you and Will doing Vampire the Masquerade.
That was like late high school.
Exactly.
That's really late.
I was on the football team. I was a track captain. Like, what didn't get to be in there?
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? It's track and field. I was part of the field. And look, here's the funny thing though. So I was a track and field captain, right? My coach did not want me to be captain. I hope he sees this because the guy he wanted to be captain didn't want to be captain. He's like, I nominate Mel. And everybody's like, and he's like, who votes for Mel to be captain? Everybody raised their hand. And he's like, Mel's captain. My coach is like, no, Mel's not the captain. I'm like, lad, I'm the captain. So even in our like senior track and field photo, because they didn't order me a jacket, I'm wearing a coach's shirt. Like the coaches are wearing. So it looks like it's hilarious. I'm the captain, lad. I saw him the other day in Walmart. It looked like he wanted to talk, but I was in a rush, so my bad about that.
Who is this? The coach?
My track coach.
Oh.
His name was Lad. He's awesome. He's a really good coach. I wish I'd listen to him more. I was lazy though. I mean, I am still, but like back then.
You were?
But back then, like, I was a minor, so they could yell at me and tell me what to do.
I feel like I need a child seat, man.
I'm just huge. Let's go ahead and acknowledge this. I'm a massive man. Huh. Alright, so when I say what is nerding to me, it's freedom. It's the ability to be myself and like we like some of the same things, but we're not into the same things. But we respect each other. And
we do.
I hope so, otherwise I'm gonna stab you in the heart with a pencil.
That would be really bad.
I would.
It would probably get good ratings though.
Oh,
is
tremendous.
It worth it?
Well, no, because you'll die.
Oh,
look,
damn.
Evident.
Darn.
Ha! It's hard, ain't it? I like Colin Farrell as Bullseye. I did. I like the Daredevil movie. Especially the director's cut. The director's cut was really good.
I still haven't watched that one.
It's really good.
I do too. Haven't watched it. The worst part for me of the Daredevil movie is Jennifer Garner. Like, she doesn't. I never buy her as a Greek assassin. Like, Ben Affleck was fine. I'm not as big on how dark they took scenes of it, but him as the character was fine. His outfit was stupid, especially when we now have the Netflix one, which outfit's way better.
Uber badass.
So,
ooh, can we say badass?
I don't know. Can we? I don't
see that being a problem because badass is a term of.
If we can say badass, we can probably say damn at least. But we should probably be light on both.
What cuss words can you say on YouTube without being demonetized? Oh, YouTube reveals what cuss words will get you demonetized.
I think all of...
According to YouTube, words like damn, dang, shoot, and hell are totally safe words. Damn!
Hold on. I gotta do the Raphael.
Damn!
That didn't really sound like him to me, though. That kind of hurt my throat.
I was about to say, it sounded like you were gargling like glass. Cuss words that aren't usually okay to hear on primetime television, like fuck, are also okay to use in monetized videos. However, YouTube says to avoid using...
I was reenacting the scene. I need to dust this. What are you doing?
You can say any cuss word and still be monetized.
Oh, well, yes, but we want to...
You want to keep it out of the thumbnail and keep it out of the title of the video. But so if I'm sitting here... Oh my gosh, Star Trek Discovery was so good. Is it over?
Second season, I think, is.
Yeah, but it's like the series over.
No, I'm pretty sure they got renewed.
Because the end of the second season, shit happens. Like, they perfectly explain why we've never heard of Discovery. Oh, so good, so good. I watched it this morning. It's my favorite Star Trek series.
That's impressive, since it's only 2 seasons long right now.
But the story's a million times better. Imagine condensing the Dominion War into 2 seasons.
So, Captain Sisko sucks now?
No, he's still the best captain. My second favorite now, though, is no longer Picard. It is definitely
You don't even know her name.
not his.
Oh, his? Is this Jason, or is this
Anson Mount.
Malfoy's father?
Is that Anson Mount?
I have no idea.
No. Malfoy's father's a piece of shit.
Oh.
No, what's his name? The captain before Kirk.
Oh, Pike.
Pike. Captain Pike. Absolutely my favorite.
Admiral Pike.
Captain Pike.
In Discovery, he's a captain.
He's still captain of the Enterprise.
Now, does this take place in which timeline?
The original timeline. They're in the same, like the Enterprise is in the last 4 or 5 episodes. In the first 2, he's captain of the Enterprise. The Enterprise has a cascade failure system, or systems cascade failure. Has to be completely rehauled. So while it's being rehauled, they give him command of the Discovery. And they're investigating these 7 signals that they're picking up. And the Red Angel. It's dope shit. Time travel. Fucking... But see, that's the brilliant thing. Is like the time travel isn't crazy. Like they explain exactly what's happening.
They go back in time.
Yes. And the only thing they go back in time to do is to show the signals that they got that took them on their path to get them where they are. That's the only thing they do. And the reason why she has to do that is because it's kind of like entering a password for them to be able to go to the future. And there's a whole subplot of why they have to do that, but it's great. I'm sitting there like, intro.
This is what I have to work with, writing-wise. That's what I have to work with. What? That does not look like a G. The only reason... That looks like an 8. What got us into nerddom? What is nerddom? So you got into it because...
Star Trek and Saturday morning cartoons. But then, growing up, my dad was one of those, he's a man's man. So, like, he was into that kind of stuff, but he didn't... embrace it. Like he'd watch the shows and that was it. Like there was no discussion on the matter, pretend and nothing like that. So growing up, I was alone. So like I'd go upstairs, play with my toys silently.
I was picked on as a kid. So I got into the worlds because it was my escape, I guess. So when I was real little, I think the first one I remember watching is the original Batman and having the old Batman Batcave. And then I got into Ninja Turtles. The first episode I remember ever seeing of that was like Splinter got kidnapped and they were having to go to rescue him at a train yard or something. And then when I was 7 or 8, somewhere in that range, my grandmother, who lived out of state, so I didn't see much, only talked to her once in a while. I guess my mom had told her I wanted action figures. She didn't know what. She got me a set of action figures. I didn't know who any of the characters were. It was Wolverine, Iceman, Mr. Sinister, and Sabretooth. And that is what started me getting into
Comics.
Marvel in particular of the comics.
Wow.
Was the random, here, give him some action figure toys. Oh, who are these?
Okay, so we were discussing us into nerdom, and then what nerdom is.
Nerdom.
Nerdom is a combination of the words nerd and kingdom, I'm assuming.
Sounds good to me. Makes
Me too.
sense, I guess. I would assume.
So, I guess the top things we need to talk about is like what we're into, because we're into a lot of stuff.
This is accurate.
Paper, rock, scissors first.
Is it?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Shoot. Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Damn. Who goes first? You get to decide.
You.
Yay! All right, so things that I'm into. Number 1, Transformers. This guy, Optimus Prime, Orion Pax. Transformers. I've always had this thing with puzzles, and Transformers are action figure puzzles. There's nothing better for a 10-year-old kid. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of Transformers, but like my little brother did, and I stole them. Then I started earning money, like like random $5 here or there, because we didn't have allowance growing up. We weren't well off. We were taken care of, but so when we got money, we tend to hold on to it. And I remember going to Toys R Us in like 1998, 99. I rode my bike there.
So freshman, sophomore year?
It was freshman year.
Freshman.
No, actually, it was 8th grade. It was between 8th and freshman.
Oh, 97, 98?
No, we were freshmen in 98, 99.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade, between 8th and 9th. So it was that summer between
Okay.
starting high school. And I rode my bike up to Toys R Us. And I'm just walking around. Because it's one of those, like, there wasn't a lot to do in the neighborhood. And I had gone to a different middle school than all the kids in my neighborhood. So I really didn't keep track with anybody. And I had no friends at that point. So I just ride my bike random places. And they had Beast Wars toys. Buy one, get one free. And they had them marked down like 80%. So like $2, $3 for a figure. And I bought 2 and ended up getting 4. Super excited. I got a Sonar, which was a bat. I got the, what was the other one? The Frog. I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, I can't either.
I still have the Frog. It's the oldest Transformer I've got. He's got paint on his leg from where we were painting the bathroom. And I had to sit in the bathroom when I was playing with him while I was on the toilet. And I got paint all over his leg. It's still there. But so then my collection started growing. And then eBay.
Yeah.
eBay literally sucked at least $2,000 out of me in like 2 weeks. I got my taxes back.
Oh.
Right? And got on eBay looking for G1 Optimus Prime. Couldn't find him, but I found a lot of other ones. So my collection went from like 4 or 5 figures to like 30 in no time. And then over the years, just kept buying, and the movies came out, and love most of them.
This man wanted to name his son. Wanted the initials of his son's name.
I wanted to name my son Optimus. My wife was not having that. She said no.
He then got her to agree if he could get enough people to vote up to have the kid. I don't remember the name.
I do.
He will
Oliver?
tell you in a moment, but it was going to be a really long name.
Oliver, Parker, Thomas, Ian, Matthew, Ulysses, Stillman.
What
Maybe I
does
should
that
say
spell?
Optimus. And we were going to call him Prime Time, baby.
Oh, he had it prepped. He's going to be the star in football, and then when he's out on the field, we're all going to get
Prime
up. It's
time,
prime time.
But yeah, so
We voted that down.
Yeah, they did. Most
Most of us.
some people
I
like
don't remember who voted you up. It wasn't me.
No, it was like random people.
I voted down.
So we had to come to a compromise, and so we decided to name my son Orion Pax.
No. Well, that's not his full name, but yes.
Well, it's not his full name. That's his middle name is Orion Pax. So, but
explain to the people what that means.
it means hunter for peace.
No, what?
Oh,
It means,
Orion.
why is that the geek name?
So why that's another name is
Most of these people, even if they watch the Transformers movies,
probably still don't know.
Probably I'm not a big Transformers nerd either. To be fair,
Well,
the main thing I grew
before
up with
Optimus
was
was
the movie.
Optimus, he was
The original.
Oh my gosh, it's I'm blanking on it. He was a person. Well, not person, a robot, but yeah. Can't remember what he did. I remember, but I just can't remember the name of it. But when he died, they rebuilt his body from Orion Pax into Optimus Prime. And then he was given the Matrix of Leadership and became leader of the Autobots. So I'll say, if I can't name my son Optimus Prime, I'll name him Orion Pax.
And he did.
And I did. So yeah, that's me and Transformers. I'm obsessed. But top 5 off the top of my head, without giving any much thought: Transformers, Gundam, Marvel, Star Trek, and Destiny video game.
A little surprised DC didn't make it in there with the amount of DC you watch.
Yeah, you're right. Let's suspend Marvel and put comic book. No, let's put comic stuff. That way we're all inclusive. Because comic books. I haven't collected books in forever. Like I tried. I think I collected like one. That was X-Men: The End, which was god awful. Now I look back on it, but
I think that had a couple books. That had 3 different mini-series for the end. I have it downstairs.
yeah. But yeah, it was. That's
not
the only
very
one I
good.
really collected. I've read a lot of books. The Marvel MCU. Come on. I mean, if you don't like the MCU, you're weird. That's not true. If you don't like MCU, you probably have your reasons.
And you're weird.
And you're weird. Arrowverse on CW. Love it. Come on. If you don't like the Arrowverse, you're weird.
I'm weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. Top 5.
Oh.
Transformers, Gundam, comic stuff, Star Trek, Dragon Ball. I love Destiny. Don't get me wrong. It's number 6. Love Destiny, but I mean, I've not put as much time into Destiny as I have been watching everything Dragon Ball. So, but with that being said, that's me and that's my nerdum. So we'll put OP back here. You rest, buddy. You deserve it. And we'll get on to Roth. This guy.
So, yeah, the biggest thing for me is actually the smallest figure in front of me, but is the Marvel universe, and Adam Warlock's my favorite character. Thanos is my second favorite. My favorite villain, Thanos. But yeah, I'm a huge fan. Adam Warlock's my favorite. After that, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan. When I say Ninja Turtle fan, I've read a fair bit. I've read a fair bit of the original comics. There's a couple arcs, and I like the artwork a lot from a run of the Archie version they did when we were kids. But the old cartoon show I used to watch all the time. I've tried to watch it now, and it is not good.
Not at all.
Has some very good lines, like one of my favorite quotes from the Shredder. It feels so good to be so bad.
Uncle Phil, y'all.
It is Uncle Phil in that season, that quote, because that's in one of the early ones. And then, but I'm really big, and the ones I usually watch usually a couple times a year still, is the original Ninja Turtle movies. So the one I would argue, which the figure is based on, is a legit good movie. I think that holds up. The 2 and 3 are guilty pleasures. But
2's amazing.
2 is...
It's amazing.
Yeah, but they don't fight it hard.
Ninja, rat, go, 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 go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go! Is that trademark? Can we say that?
I don't know. I mean, as long as we don't play the music, I think we're fine.
Can we?
Yeah. Go ninja. No.
I guess...
Oh, you never list your 5.
So I guess
This is why it's Ramblings and Randomness.
To be fair, my 1 and 2 are going to be Dragon Ball and Marvel.
Cosmic Marvel.
Cosmic Marvel specifically. Ninja Turtles. My other ones is more how the mood is hitting me at the time. Like, I'm a big, huge Lord of the Ring nerd, but sometimes that goes on the back burner. The 2 big ones that I probably like the most right now are, to list in the top 5, are probably Hellboy, which is sad. I still need to see the new movie, but it looked so-so. And then Sandman by Neil Gaiman. Those are probably some of the biggest things that I really like. But
so let's talk about collections. What do you collect?
Too much.
That's a good answer.
The Dragon Ball figures have been really good for the value, because I have a decent collection. I want to get Goku in all of his phases, which are 1 billion. What do you collect? The bit you can.
So listen.
He's a father.
Kids, so we're balling on a budget. So when I can collect, I collect strictly Transformers. And that's it. And I got like T-shirts. I love graphic tees. I'm a big man, so it's hard to find them, but I found a couple places. What you all can expect from this channel. Honestly, we're just a couple guys who ramble. And our ramblings in the past have been the topic of discussions. People love it and they like to sit and listen to it. So we were like, hey, why not take it to YouTube, Facebook, and see what, share with other people. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll bring you a new topic every week.
Yeah.
And,
sorta.
Kinda. We'll
see.
We'll ramble.
We'll probably ramble onto some of the other topics regularly too.
But if y'all have any feedback, leave it in the comments. If you have any suggestions, leave it there too.
He's gonna read it, because I'm not gonna touch comments, because I know how people be online.
Oh, I do too. Like, look, let's go ahead and get this out the way. I know I'm fat. You ain't gotta remind me. First thing. 2, I know I'm black. You ain't gotta remind me. I deal with it daily.
You're black?
Right? 3, he's white. Yeah, we know. 4,
I'm actually
we're
red.
Not a couple. Okay? I'm married. He's my best friend. High 5. 2. No, hold on. Where was I at? 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are we on 5?
Don't be douchebags. Okay?
Yeah, don't be douchebags.
This is for fun. Okay? If we get rich, we get rich. If we don't, guess what? We're still gonna have fun with it. And that's what we're here for.
I'm here to get rich.
I mean, look.
I don't know what he's here for. I'm here to make some money.
My therapist said I need some stress relief. And this is stress. Like, I felt good all afternoon. No stress. No kids breathing down my neck. I love my kids.
Yeah, it's not often we get you out of the house.
Exactly.
So now we got, like, I see what you did. This got you a Monday every week out of the house.
Man,
that's why he's really here. I feel like there's something big coming out.
Thursday?
I'm going Thursday. My buddy here, he's being nice.
And wait for my wife and go on Saturday.
I'm going Saturday. I'll be going to see it again on Saturday with him.
When they say happy wife, happy life, they didn't make that up, okay?
So, if you couldn't tell by the gauntlet being everywhere before...
Or his favorite character being Thanos, or actually I'm more like his favorite villain, Thanos.
So...
Here, look, this looks closer to... if I can, I'm just wanna... Yeah. Next week's episode will be our review.
Yes.
About Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
22 films in the making.
Yeah.
11 years.
It's gonna be the end of the road for Cap.
Assume.
I mean...
Assumptions.
Even if he doesn't die... He's going to change, he's not going to be as big a part of the universe, so he might be like a Nick Fury kind of role or something.
Yeah.
But it's the end of his story arc, I think. And it probably is for Stark too. Robert Downey's great as Stark, but Chris Evans as Cap is just amazing. Hemsworth is great. I want them to keep him around after Ragnarok was so much fun. Make more Thor movies. Don't get rid of all three big guns in this movie.
No, not absolutely.
Leave one. Leave us Hemsworth. Any prediction for setting up a character for the future main arc villain? I think Kang the Conqueror. Specifically because there's talk of the Eternals movie, which they're talking about being placed in the past, so that gives someone you can have, he's a time traveler, which as much as he's one of the few time travelers I actually like the character, but that's mainly because he doesn't time travel, he comes to whatever the present is with his armies from times.
And I will agree with you, because if they do that, it's a great segue to replace RDJ with Iron Lad.
It's a great segue to replace him with Iron Lad. It's a great segue because the
Young Kang.
The theory for this movie is people are thinking that the Avengers are going to go back in time to stop the gems or get the gems early, stop Thanos from getting them. So if the Avengers go back in time and are messing with gems, it's the perfect time for someone to notice who can travel through time and be like, what's going on over here?
Let me stick my finger in the Kool-Aid.
So I think Kang is a good... If they're setting up anyone. They might not set anyone, but it's a comic movie. And I mean, remember, the first Avengers movie started setting up their long-run villains. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have the setup.
I will concur, Kang. But, so how do we end this? Like, bye!
So you want to start?
Start what?
I'm Roth.
I'm Romelio.
And this is...
R&R.
Forgot the name. I don't think we want to say R&R. We want to say...
Ramblings and
There we go.
Randomness.
Okay, let's try it again.
Okay,
Okay. I'm Roth.
I'm Romelio.
And this is...
Ramblings and Randomness
With Roth and...
Romelio.
There we go.
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of
pretty
works, I guess.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm Roth.
I'm Romelio.
And this is Ramblings and Random... We're supposed to say it together. Are we not?
Oh yeah, let's say it together.
Yeah.
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 No, that's lame. Like, we're 35 years old. Let's get real. We don't even have to do a fucking intro.
Ramblings and-
Look, this is random, or what is it?
Ramblings.
Ramblings and Randomness with
Ramblings and Randomness with Roth and...
Romelio.